What's up, everyone? Franco with the Devil's in the Detail. Today we are going to do a test. We're going to, it's not even a test, it's how I've been washing my car for the last 8 months. As you can see, my very quick-handed camera work here showing off my dirty car. We're going to see if rinsing off dirt off your paint causes scratching and marring. Now, I can tell you right now it doesn't, but let's go ahead and film the process and come with receipts. Now, I'm just showing how dirty the car is. To me, that's, from 1 to 10, that's a solid 6. It's dirty. If we're talking about dirty as far as road grime, once I get the paint rinsed off, we're at a solid 2.3 for road grime. It's very different levels of dirtiness that we all deal with, and in my area, it's usually just wet and dirt. Very seldom am I working with a ton of road grime. Here, I'm just gonna mist down the paint, kind of soften up all that dirt and that grit, get it ready just for a rinse off. Just playing it safe, because why not? I mean, I'm not going to foam this car down every single time I wash it. I am going to do this when I can. Not at all damning foam, vilifying it, saying that it's a bunch of bullshit that you have to foam, rinse, foam. It's a very timely process doing that. And a lot of the reasons why we do it is because it is sold to us that way as a danger. It's a fear tactic used by salesmen and con artists out there. If you rinse down your car with water or a pressure washer, that is a good way to scratch your paint. That is a load of bullshit. 100%, always has been, always will be. And right now, I'm just showing you how I've been washing my vehicle. Quite literally, 8 times out of 10, I'm doing this method. And I'm like I said, I've been doing this for 8 months. So, all I'm doing right now is just misting down the vehicle. A little bit of a harder mist, but look at that smug asshole. A little bit of a harder mist, but we're just wetting the vehicle down. So look at that. It's already softening up that little splash of mud that was caked on. What the water does is suspend dirt. It doesn't really encapsulate it. That's the shampoo and snow foams. That's their job. They encapsulate it in a bubble, in a film. Water wants to become whatever it touches. It's going to pick up dirt and suspend it, so that when I'm doing this right here, the rinse, it is softened up. It isn't suspended by those droplets. And I'm just safely rinsing it off. Safely rinsing it off. Whether I'm using a garden hose with a pressure washer gun like I'm using now, or a pressure washer, you're not going to create such, destructive forces that you're going to scratch and mar your paint with a rinse. Going back to foam and its uses, oh God, man, it is very useful. It's not just scratch mitigation, but the pre-cleaning that it does. So what it does is break down oils, dirt. It is a safer way to rinse off grit off your vehicle and break down the oils and all the disgusting grime that gets on your vehicle. Do you need it every single wash? No, that's up to you. Can look at your car and say, like, this could use a foam, or I can just rinse this off. But you don't have to be afraid of just rinsing off. There's no way in hell that you can use water to push dirt into your paint to score and scar it and ruin it. People say that all the time. Like I said, the con men and the salesmen out there sell that narrative, but have no receipts for it. They just sell it to you so that you go and buy their products. And It like I said, it's just bullshit. They're not educating detailers; they're educating customers. They're teaching them that you need my foam, you need my shampoo, you need my rinses, you need all this. If not, you need my process. You need my process to wash this vehicle and to wash your vehicle, and you need my products to do so. And it's just not true. It is absolutely not true. You have other detailers out there that, as far as the content creators that I watch, you have Pan the Organizer, you have EC Details, Jamie the Cleaner, you have I'm Josh V, all detailers who have become salesmen with their own product lines. I've never once heard them say that if you rinse off your car with water, you're going to scratch it. There are good content creators out there that are preferring foam over rinsing because they are educating you that foam does pre-clean. It does make the process easier. It does break down oils. It does do this. It does do that. I honestly haven't heard any of them say that if you don't use our products or you don't use our processes that you're going to scratch and mar your paint. They say that it mitigates scratches, but what I have beef with is the content creators out there, the sect of people that are sowing fear that you can't touch your car without their products, without their shampoos, without their rinselesses, without their wash media, their mitts, their sponges. You need all this stuff. They're not educating detail, in my opinion. I'm sorry. Let's go ahead and get that out of the way. In my opinion, they are not educating detailers. They're not educating newcomers, detailers old and new and old alike. They are educating customers to trust them that if you do this process, you're going to destroy your paint, and my process here is going to save your paint. I care about your paint. You need to buy my products so that we can take care of your paint. And I mean, look at what I'm doing now. I've just rinsed off my vehicle with water. What I have in the bucket is Detail Co's acid wash. Very surprising that it wasn't super foamy, but the odd thing is without all the crazy suds, it was still very lubricious. Had a very safe wash with it. As I was washing, I lightly rinsed off one side. I didn't want acid wash or alkaline wash to dry on one side as I was washing the other, so a quick rinse. And this is just my process. What you're seeing is what I do probably 85% of the time. It's just so easy to wash your car, to rinse your car off, to wash it, and use proper hand techniques with the only product being used is an ounce or ounce and a half to 2 ounces of your favorite shampoo in one bucket and having another for a rinse. This style of wash really is by those conmen out there. I mean, this style of wash is frowned upon. I mean, they do not like this. This does not make them money. And once again, in my opinion, but this is the old school. This is a traditional wash. The foam rinse foam is very useful. It's very loved by many, and it should be. It's fantastic, but it is not a traditional wash. This right here is the true old school traditional wash, and with light-handed pressure, a rinse, and a hand wash, you can get this done in half the time it takes to foam down a vehicle twice. Here we're going into the drying process and using high quality microfiber towels. What I'm doing is just knocking off the big water. It's hard to tell from the camera angle, but the hood is still wet. It's still streaked with water, but I'm just knocking off all the big water so that when I use this towel and Quiver's hot coat, spray on detailer, yeah, I'm not saturating my drying towel. I'll do about half the vehicle this style, and then the other side I won't have to knock off the big water. I can just keep on going and not have the super saturated drying towel. Super, super safe way to wash your car. The fear mongering that you can't rinse off grit off your car without scratching is just been busted here, and I'm going to show you in just a moment. I'm going to show you receipts. They're going to tell you that rinsing off your car with water is very dangerous. But they have, I mean, look what I did. Look at this smart ass. Look, I rinsed my car off. Look, the grit came off. I washed it. I rinsed it again. I dried it. Look, wait, hold up. Wait, hold on. Let's bring the receipts. I'm going to tell you that it's safe, and I'm going to show you how safe it is. Look at that. Oh yeah, that's You see any love marks? Oh shit, son. He brought out the inspection light. No, it takes a while to get it. It takes a while for him to get it right. But check this out. We're looking for the love marks. There you go, buddy. Yeah. Where's all the spiders? Where's all the spider webs? Where's all the scoring from shooting dirt across my paint? Where is all the rinse marks? If that it's not a thing. Where are the rinse marks? Where's all the swirl marks from using shampoo without a foam layer to lubricate the surface? Look at that. That the hood on this Bronco is the crown jewel. That for me personally, that hood is the crown jewel of this thing. I use it for my wax videos, and it will be in my wax videos when I make more. I've washed this car like this so many times. It's just I have proven to myself I haven't shot or recorded every single wash to prove it to you, but I've got no reason to lie to you. I don't have anything to sell you. I just have a process that has been tried and true, and all I have to say is do not fear rinsing off your vehicle. I've got to wrap this up, but I've got acid detail coats, acid wash, and quiver hot coat, and those are the only two products that I used on the paint. I used different stuff for the tires, but that's in the tire video. Look at how safely you can wash your car without marring and scratching it. All the pros, all the pro enthusiasts already know this. All the newcomers that happen upon this channel, I'm just trying to show you. Look at what you can do with just water and a bucket of shampoo and safe, soft-handed techniques. I'm Franco. This is Devils in the Details. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.